Chapter 10. Practicing Positive Work Ethics. Title: Pearl of Wisdom. Q. What did the wealthy man ask the poor brother, and what was his reply? Ans. The wealthy man asked his poor brother why he did not serve the Sultan in order to be free of the hardship of labor. He replied, "Why laborest thou not to be delivered from the baseness of service? Because wise men have said that it is better to eat barley bread and to sit than to gird oneself with a golden belt and to stand in service." Q.2. Why could the slave not be pacified even though he was in the same boat with the king? Ans. The slave had never before been at sea and experienced the inconvenience of a vessel. He began to cry and to tremble to such a degree that he could not be pacified by kindness. Q. 3. What did the wise man do to make the slave realize the security of the boat? Ans. The wise man ordered the slave to be thrown into the water so that he swallowed some of it, and he would feel what it was like to drown and what it was like to be safe in a boat. Q4. What kind of virtue the sage wanted to teach to his students? Ans. The sage taught his students to acquire a skill. Wealth, gold, and silver can be stolen, but knowledge and skills cannot be stolen. It can give you a high position in society. Q5. How does the professional man earn respect according to the sage? Ans. According to the sage, a professional man earns his livelihood through his knowledge and professional skills, which gives him respect in society. Q6. Who is lucky and unlucky according to the maxim? Ans. According to the maxim, a person is lucky who earns legitimately, spends on himself and his family, and gives charity, and unlucky is a person who only earns and does not spend for himself, does not enjoy it, and dies. Q.7. Confide not to a friend every secret thou possess. How know you that he will not sometime become thy foe? How far do you agree, and why? Ans. Yes, I agree that we should not tell our friends all the secrets because they may become our foes at some point. Awareness of our weaknesses, selfishness and self-interest, and especially righteousness, are the reasons that can make any of our friends our enemies. Q.8. Identify the maxim which reflects the value of real things, never fades or shatters. Ans. Maxim V reflects the value of real things and never fades or shatters. Drop upon drop collected will make a river. Rivers upon rivers collected will make a sea. Little and little together will become much. The granary is but grain upon grain. Q9. What kind of suggestion did Imam Ghazali give to the people? Ans. Imam Muhammad Ghazali, upon whom be the mercy of Allah, having been asked in what manner he had attained such a degree of knowledge, replied, "By not being ashamed to ask about things I did not know." Q10. Which tale from the above texts do you like the most, and why? Ans. I like the tale of text I. I like it the most because in this story, a poor brother tells his rich brother, who is an employee of the king, to live by becoming a slave of someone and selling his self-respect and ego. It is better to eat dry bread in poverty.